Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx from the Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellow, Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Most exciting man in boxing. Exciting man in boxing. Landon Flair Cobbs. Shout out to Goodfellow Sports TV.
Hey, Steven, man, you really believe that stuff? Oh, man, come on. You really believe that stuff you be saying?
Watch the Goodfellow Sports TV.
Hey you, yeah, I'm talking to you. You right there watching this video, waiting for this live stream to start, or just watching the membership video, man, and why you should join the membership. Let's talk about it real quick, expeditiously. We got the 3 levels. You got the rookie level, you got loyalty badges, you got custom emoji badges, and you have members on the live stream. As we get more people flowing in to join the membership, I have members only live chat. That means everybody can see the video that want to see the video, but only members will be able to check. That's $3. That's a rookie. The All-Star, you get personal shout outs before the videos, maybe after the video, mostly likely before the videos. You give a priority to reply in the chat. So as soon as I see you, I reply before anybody else. Get early access to pretty much all my non-boxing videos there. $10 a month. Then we got the boxing pound for pound superstar for all my boxing boys and gals out there. Get early access to prediction and most of our boxing content, virtual video collaborations, and open debate. So, you know, you want to pre-record or go live and debate me for a whole video, you got early access to new videos, some of the videos in the All-Star as well too, and priority reply in the comments. So I see in the comments you get priority reply. No instant, that's $20 a month. So let me know what you guys think. Don't have a Patreon no more, so here's where you're gonna get some of that exclusive content I used to have on the Patreon. Peace. All right, man. I'm gonna make this quick, swift, and clean. Shout out to Lion Killer. Y'all go check his channel. He said, "Give Hell and Jocks itch." So let's get to it. Make sure everything is straight. I only got 2 more chats. Make sure I thumbs up the video. Salute Coffee University. Salute, peace everybody in the chat. Make sure I thumbs up the video. Try to get to 20 thumbs up real quick. 20. 1, 2, 3, but 20. Gonna talk real quick about Canelo plant. Keith not ready. The plan Blood and Porter gonna happen, but I got some information about Canelo. So make sure I thumbs the video. We'll wait till everybody get in because I don't want to repeat myself. Tired of repeating myself. You said, what's happening? You can always go back to the beginning. Today, I will not repeat myself. Either you go back to the beginning or, you know, we say it again, but I'm not intentionally going to be saying it again. I'll go back to the beginning. But, yeah, word of the street is Keith Thurman is not ready he's not, I don't know if they said not ready. I don't know if it's mental, physically, not being able to make weight, but they said Keith Thurman is not ready to compete. Okay, he wasn't ready for Ugas, and I'm like, dude, if you ain't ready for Ugas is like fighting maybe a step up of Josito Lopez. If you ain't ready to fight Ugas, I mean, you know, he been gone for 2 years, and he had the whole pandemic. He had the whole pandemic to get ready, and that's my issue. I mean, Keith Thurman, great fighter, you know, in his time when he was on top, but you've been out the ring for the whole 2020, and you're not ready. It just makes no sense, and I don't know if you're not ready for Ugas or you're not ready for a regular fight, but they said that they Keith Thurman team and PBC prefer him to have a tune-up. So, like I said before, man, he fought Manny Pacquiao. Al Heyman paid him a lot of money to fight nobody. It's like $3.5 to fight Leonard Bundu. He made Robert Guerrero fight him. And Keith Thurman really just he got complacent with the money for the big money fight lesser opponents, and we here. We just at this point in Keith Thurman's career that is what it is. It's to the point where he made so much money and he take care of his money. He got a pre-S and he saved his money. We at the point where really it's time for Keith to walk away. For Keith to get hurt. And if you ain't ready to fight Ordenis Ugas, I mean, then who are you ready for? How are you going to be saying Earl Spence's name if you're not ready for Ugas? You damn sure ain't ready for Bud. You ain't ready for Sean. That's another conversation coming. I mean, come on. Well, he needs to tune up and this, that, and the third. Keith Thurman been off. He done missed last 2 years. And before that, he missed like 14 to 18 months or something like that. So, you know, in the last, 5 or 6 years, Keith Thurman ain't fought. He ain't fought. So if you ain't fought at one point in 18 months after Danny Garcia fight, and then you ain't fought the last 2 years, I mean, why you want to? I mean, what's the point of why we want to see somebody that still ain't ready after 2 years? He had time. He was off for 14, 18 months before. He came back, got Pacquiao, didn't want to fight again. Now, 2 years off, he's not ready. I mean, Keith should just walk away before he get hurt. Because if I'm a welterweight, I mean, he said he don't know who Jerron Ennis is. He said he's not interested in fighting Virgil Ortiz. If you're not going to be a stepping stone, get out of here. Keith Thurman is 33 years old. Do people realize that? If my memory serves me correctly, he'd be 34 in July. I mean, in November. November 20th, he's going to be 33 years old. Never moved, never got a title in another weight class. Never truly campaigned at another weight class. I mean, it's just at the point where with him is, come on. I mean, why? Why are you? I mean, he's 33 years old with 30 fights. 33 years old with 30 fights. So the last 5 years of his career. Since 2016, Keith Thurman has fought once, 1, 2, 4 times. In the last 6 years, he fought 4 times. Don't that sound like a semi-retired boxer? You know? And he became a victim of Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao seen something, oh, he wasn't ready, got clipped by Josito Lopez. I can beat him. And he got his Pacquiao paycheck, and now we here. Come on, if you ain't ready for Ugas, but you screaming Pacquiao name, you screaming, oh, Terrence Crawford ain't did this, Earl Spence ain't ready. Hey, bro, you been off for the last 2 years. You need a tune-up. Pacquiao going, a 40-something-year-old man. How old is Manny Pacquiao? 43, 42, whatever, 44. He going right for Earl Spence, a guy you ducked and dodged. Manny Pacquiao shouldn't have to pick up your light work. Shouldn't have to pick up your leg work. Why is Pacquiao coming back after a 2-year layoff and fighting Spence? You and Spence been in the same division since, let's say, 2014. And you still ain't fought him. You retired 2 times. You held the division up. You stopped him from unifying the belt. Then you retired again. And like I said before, it's just at the point where he entertained talking about Keith Thurman, talking about Gervonta Tank Davis. Time for Keith Thurman just to hang him up. Fight Tank and cash out. Because all Tank got to do is go to the body. It's just to the point where, come on, you don't want to come back in the game ready, fit, ready to fight. We can fight Crawford for a belt. They talking about you fighting Sean Porter. I mean, come on, I don't want to see that again. At least without when y'all not having a belt. Terrence Crawford sitting there for an opponent. He waiting on an opponent. Here you go, talking about I need $10 million. Like, dude, who are you? You don't bring a belt. He said they're not sending out. So let me share it in the community tab. Come on, who is he? Talking about critiquing Crawford or saying anything about any other welterweight in the top 15. Dude, you ain't fought in 2 years. That's just like to the point where that's disheartening. It ain't like, you know, the money was an issue. It ain't like a venue was an issue. Keith Thurman, after 2 years, is still not ready. But Pacquiao is coming back and fighting Spence without a tune-up. No matter if Spence go in there and wipe his nose and it's over with. You know, Spence still went in there and got the biggest payday of his career. Spence went in there, still beat Pacquiao, a fight that everybody chasing. So, I mean, what are we talking about? After 2 years, after fighting for 2 times since what? When last time Keith fought 2 times? Keith ain't fought 2 times in a year before Josito Lopez and Pacquiao 19. Since 2015. It's just to the point it's pathetic. Photo so authentic boxing. Crawford got more title defense than Keith than welterweight, and that's a pathetic. Because Keith didn't get a real belt until he fought Danny Garcia. That wasn't a super title. That wasn't a super title. You look at he fighting Sean Porter. I pointed out. A lot of people didn't, and I pointed that out. That Keith Thurman hadn't had a title defense until he fought Josito Lopez. Check this out. So if you can, I know you can't zoom in, but you go to Sean Porter fight. It says WBA welterweight title, right? That's what it say for all them fights down there. Look at Danny Garcia. He unified the title. Hold on. I hate that they do that. Come on, let me. All right, you look at the bottom. He unified the title. Now it says World Boxing Associate Super World title, welterweight title. So Keith Thurman only defended his belt 1 time. Because that WBA wasn't a real, that was a secondary title. Every time he defended it, from Sean Porter, from Sean Porter on back, it was a regular title. So Keith Thurman, he can't just say what Crawford done at welterweight. Dude, you only got 1 title defense versus Josito Lopez. Only 1. 1 title defense. Come on, Crawford ain't just got here in 17 and he got more title defense than you. Now we waited 2 years for your return. You talking about Earl? I'm ready to fight Earl. Ready to fight Earl. Ready to fight Earl. I'm ready to fight Earl. And then you say, "Well, I'm not worried for Ugas." And nobody in this chat recognizes Ugas as a legit world title holder, let alone a champion. He said, "Don't get me wrong. Thurman and Tank is intro. I can see Thurman win. Thurman should stop Tank. If Thurman go the distance with Tank, man, he need to retire. You got a dude who not too long ago, 2 fights ago, was fighting at 130 pounds last October. You telling me 100? And this dude ain't Roberto Duran, okay? He ain't Juan Marquez. He ain't Manny Pacquiao. You know, this dude won't go to his own division and fight Haney. He won't go to his own division and fight who else we got? He won't fight Haney. He won't fight Lopez, but come on, that's disrespectful to Keith Thurman. For a featherweight who won't fight the most dangerous fighters in his division, Oscar Valdez, Shakur Stevenson, even guys outside his division, Gary Russell, and he think he can whoop you? His people think he can whoop you? That's disrespectful. And Tank very may well get in there and touch Keith to the body, and Keith might throw up a fucking rib. But come on, nobody got respect for Keith Thurman no more. That's respect went out the window when he was boxing in the paws in the street, saying he was sick. Hold on. That respect went out the window when he did that. So don't nobody really respect Keith Thurman, bro. And this is further proof that Keith Thurman is whack. We waited since 2019 in July when you had a competitive fight with Pacquiao. It wasn't like Pacquiao touched Keith Thurman on the chin and Keith Thurman went to La La Land. He went to sleep. People started to gain respect for Keith Thurman when he took that body shot and kept trucking. He took Pacquiao's back shot and came coming forward. He lost all that respect he gained. What was it, July 20th? If I'm wrong, July 2019. He lost all that respect. Now you come back 2 years later, hey, Manny Pacquiao, a 40-some-year-old man, is ready to take on the toughest, most rawest welterweight, and you ain't ready to meet him in the middle of the street because you ain't ready to take on Ugas. You need a tune-up. Pacquiao ain't screaming out tune-up. It's best for Keith to lead this sport because somebody gonna hurt Keith. Keith gonna get stretched a long way. Keith don't have a desire. Keith don't have a heart. He don't have the motivation to fight no more. You know, and if you're going to go out and lose, why not go out and lose and fight Jamel for 3 belts? Nobody should respect Keith Thurman no more. Fans was pulling up on Keith Thurman, talking about you ducking guy. Come on, Keith just need to leave. You made your money. Go get a job on commentating, bro. Go start a YouTube channel. Go start a podcast. Because one thing about him fighting Errol Spence, their prime is over. Earl got into a car accident. Keith lost and he don't want to fight no more. Come on. I don't know who Ennis is. I don't know who Ortiz is. I mean, it is what it is for him, bro. I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but when you don't have a desire to fight for 2 years and what was it, 14 months? What was it when he fought Danny? So he fought Danny in 2017. So he missed the majority of 17. Then he missed 18. So I mean, this dude what? 20 months out, roughly almost to what, 19, 18 months out? Yeah, come on, man. You don't respect the sport enough. And he ain't fought 2 times in a year before the Pacquiao Lopez. And the only reason he fought twice in 2019 because Pacquiao gave him. Had he fought Lopez and got clipped like that, Keith Thurman would not have came back in the ring if it wasn't for anything less than Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather. All right. So before 19, he ain't fought twice in 2 months. Get him out the sport. Don't get this dude a license to fight until he show he want to fight more than one time. When Keith Thurman said I want to fight, he got to have 2 or 3 fights set up for any commission. Florida, New York City, Texas, Las Vegas, California. Don't allow this clown to fight once every other 2 years. And fuck Keith Thurman. Ugas got a gift by mail. He still don't want to fight a gift. He still don't want to fight a fighter who got a fake title holder. Let's keep it real. Ugas saying. And then Ugas' first title is first Fabian Madonna, a guy who just lost not too long ago. Keith looks wondering what was. Yeah, he needs to get out of there. Retire. So Leathers, I see you. And also he's smart. He don't have all his belts on Spence on the Spence fight. True. That's true. But if Pacquiao retire, I mean, I guess he'll send the Munchkins to go get belts. When are we gonna get the Canelo fight announcement? The latest? I'm not sure. I could talk about that in a minute. Thurman look for one, and I heard that he probably is looking for one. What I just hear this morning. I heard something. I heard that secretly, man. I could take this footage. I want to hear it. I heard behind the scenes from a source that I heard secretly, man, that Floyd Mayweather secretly wants Spence to lose versus Manny Pacquiao so he can come back and get a rematch. Take that for what you want to hear. Shout out to Cash AP Go for the cash. I appreciate it, man. I really do. I really do, man. If y'all want to make a donation, best way to donate right now. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. You know, they're not sending my notification. I've been fucking with my channel since January, February, March. So I don't know what I did wrong. I stopped talking black. I don't know what else they want from me. So they won't let people on it. They won't let me get a lot of people. They won't let me get a lot of people in the live stream. So I don't know what it is. That's why I'm not gonna tell my next move, but I'm making the move. When I get settled in Charlotte, I'm making the move. So you still gonna get you ain't gonna get nothing but boxing on here when I feel like it after a while. Floyd training right now, so okay. So I heard Floyd was hoping that Pacquiao beats Spence. You can take that to the bank, whatever what you want to try to cash this. Pacquiao beats Mayweather this time. Mayweather don't train. He didn't train for Jake Paul. That's a fact. He didn't train for the Jake Paul fight. Or Logan Paul, whichever one of them hoes it was. Logan Paul. He didn't train for that fight. He didn't train at all. He didn't respect Logan Paul. And guess what? He got clowned. Little midget. That white boy came in there and went the distance. And now he look bad. Now he want to start running and training. Well, I'm an entertainer. I'm an entertainer. You, hey, come on, man. We ain't even paying $75, $80 for a movie ticket. You ain't no entertainer. You a nigga who can't do nothing else but box. Can't tell a joke. Can't get a woman off free game. Can't take care of your kids, and they don't love you like they supposed to love you. So what talent you got other than getting money? You limited. You can't dunk a basketball. You can't talk a hoe out of their panties. So I mean, entertainer, nigga, you just a nigga who you ain't a nigga who a one-trick pony. Don't get it twisted. You a nigga with a one-trick pony. At least Keith Thurman can go out in the pause and game a chick up a little bit and bring her back, and she fine as hell. You don't see Keith Thurman throwing millions and millions, thousands and thousands of hoes. Come on. Yeah, we know who he is. Floyd look washed up playing it simple. Tracy Walker, salute. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Floyd, same dude who said all out. And people want to let that slip. Supported Donald Sterling. Supported who else he supported? Donald Sterling. Supported Donald Trump. Come on, man. But Okay, let's get to the Sean and Keith. The Keith and old boy thing. Hold on, Keith thing. I'm gonna close my window out. Turn off the lights. And what it can do. Do. I don't know why it's popping up. Why it's popping up? So, all right. So it says Keith and Sean, people are in talks, I heard, as a backup plan if they can't make a deal with Crawford. Okay. So there's no excuse if Sean don't fight Bud. So right now the plan is for Sean and Bud and Crawford to fight. Keep Thurman as a backup guy. But if the fight don't happen, basically what they're saying is that Sean is to blame. So it look like we're gonna get Sean and Terrence. I know it's gonna be after his contract expire. You see, he signed with GSE Worldwide. He's the first boxer I think to sign with that talent agency. So that's all I'm asked. I would love to see Sean and Terrence. That's a great fight. Sean is strong, but then they're gonna move the goalpost back if Terrence Crawford do the fool on him. But if that fight don't happen, basically the word is Sean Porter is to blame. If I was Pacquiao or beat Spence, I'd say F it and fight F4 to fight Bud, since he's been having you chasing him since the rematch. Facts. And Freddie Rose said today that I think he said today that if Pacquiao does continue on, that if Pacquiao does continue on, that they won't fight somebody that's the best. So I can't remember where I seen that. He said they want to fight somebody. They want to fight somebody the best. And obviously, if you're gonna fight on, if it's gonna make a lot of money, or you got to go for another belt. And if his definition of the best is Ugas, I'm not paying for that. You gotta take that shit to the Middle East. I'm not paying for that. Yeah, here we go. It says real quick. Not paying for Pacquiao and Ugas. They can shove that. Let's turn it sideways and shove where the sun don't shine. So it says Pacquiao versus Pacquiao. If there's another fight after this, it's going to be one of the best guys. So that's either going to be Ugas, Crawford, or somebody when you're thinking of. Maybe even a rematch. But this ain't even a juicy shit. I'm just letting the beat build. Tonight we got I really dum 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 dum. We got Dipset versus the Locks. I can't think of a Locks thing right now. Sorry, man. I fuck with the Locks, but we the Dipset had the bangers. Ballin'. They got to bring Dro out tonight. What he said? I forgot what he said. I forgot. The Dro was going on that shit, but. Like I said, it got to be an elite fighter. It got to be an elite fighter for a belt. Then Pacquiao gonna go after Ugas for short money. He might as well get off 4 and fight Bud. If Bud get past Sean Porter, even if Sean Porter was a sparring partner. People forget Sean Porter was Pacquiao's main sparring partner for a minute. I'm cool with it. But Pacquiao versus Spence, just fight for the better fight. Sean versus versus Terrence. Honestly, man, both of them gonna be great fights. I can't really pick. Both of them gonna be great fights. Just in the ring. That's gonna be a great fight. I think both of them. It's hard to pick. Ronaldo, I see you. The Austin, Texas Bills. They said they're not moving to Texas though. Jerry wasn't having it. I look here. I tell you, Roger. There will be no other football team that's coming to Texas. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. Sean and Terrence fight, I think a lot of people gonna continue to move the goalposts. But I think at this point, Terrence Crawford just got to be seeking self accolades. At the end of the day, you can't please the fans. They gonna, when you're dead and gone, then they're gonna be talking about how great of a fighter he was, just like they did Floyd. Most of these people, praising Floyd was Floyd haters at one point. But if you do something vicious and nasty to Sean, it's gonna be tough. He gonna have to fight Innocent or Ortiz. But he need I would still like to see him and Earl fight. I see Spence beating Pacquiao. I don't see. I mean, he not for one, he not aggressive as he used to be. And for two, you see all his shots coming. If Spence is gonna knock you out at this point and he's not gonna be aggressive, he going to knock you out by volume. He gonna just throw a lot of punches. That's it. If Spence is gonna be knock you out, either it's gonna be with aggression. Sorry, it's gonna be with aggression or just volume. So, Francisco, that's the honest truth. If Spence gonna be aggressive and get you out of there, he's not gonna get you out there with a shot because he don't set shit up. Spence is not going to. Spence is straight up and down, technical, accurate. If he gonna knock you out, it's gonna be very repetitive. He gonna hit you on the same shot. He's just gonna break. He gonna just throw punches or just systematically he kind of just break you down. You know, he's not gonna just get you out there with one shot. He's gonna get you out, and he's not gonna get you out there with a shot you don't see. We're not gonna set some shit up and but like I said before, his thing is aggressive and volume. You talk about somebody like a Pacquiao. Pacquiao can't get you out there with he's a volume guy. Talking about the knockout punches. Like a Wilder don't matter. That right hand is like a dog bite. Quick, swift, precision. I mean, you just think about the knockout punches over the years. Thomas Herring gonna even knock you out with the hook or right hand, straight right hand. But you got very few fighters throughout history that can hit you with one shot with either hand and get you out of there. Sonny Liston, Price Shavers, Norton, Sugar Ray Robinson, Joe Louis. Some people can get you out with both shots, both hands. In an organized fight, some people can get you out with both hands. They can get civilians out with both hands. So we'll get to Canelo, man. Sub 20, Mr. 21. If Spence stop Pacquiao, but they have to. Yeah, they have to. If Spence like the young, hungry. If Spence look young and hungry, they got to make that fight. We know what Bud gonna do if he on this game. Pound for pound, sports and y'all check out his channel. Spence, I don't know why he's boxing Manny Pacquiao. He sucks at boxing. So you got Pacquiao winning, Earl getting Manny out of there. I don't see that, bro. I don't see him getting Manny out of there unless Manny don't show up like the Manny we seen versus Thurman. You got to tell me how Spence get Manny out of there. Because if Manny come in, if Manny of course anybody get Manny out of there. I got Spence by stop to. I don't know what's so funny. Bernie said who did Spence ever got out there with a body shot? Like I said, man, who has he ever got out there with? I mean, that's what Bernie said, and that is a good point. Because for him to go to the body versus Manny Pacquiao, he have to establish distance. He will have to establish distance and keep Pacquiao out of range. And but if he can't, people got to understand boxing is distance. It's three kind of levels to box. You got, outside, picking them motherfuckers off. You got the mid-range, like Floyd can sit right in front of your face. And he can hit you, but you really can't hit him. Then you got in the motherfucking chest. I mean your chest. And, the thing about being in your chest, you got some fighters that can get leverage in your chest, and they better at getting leverage. And those are the most dangerous fighters. Fighters that can get in your chest and get leverage easily. Chavez was great at getting leverage, is getting in there, pow, and turn his shots over and hurt you. Now you got some fighters that get on the inside and they can't generate that leverage. They don't have that natural punching talent. You got some fighters that like Thomas Hardy, better on the outside. They're gonna keep you on the outside. Either Thomas gonna keep that jab pumping, step out of range, or turn it over to a check hook, or walk you into a right hand. He might jab right hand, he might left hook right hand. So you got fighters that's better at keeping range and distance. Kovalev is a modern fighter that like keeping distance, and he like keep you at the end of the shot. You saw Andre Ward walk right into that shot. He like keep you at distance. You get inside of Kovalev reach, he is you disarm him. But he get a little range, Kovalev would pick your shots off. He good at leverage, at distance leverage. Then you got motherfuckers like Floyd. He just right in front of your face. Roy Jones, they right there, but you can't hit him. And those are different fighters you got. You got some guys like you got some guys that's good at 3. Sugar Ray Leonard. I think even in the loss with Roberto Duran, I think he showed that he's great on the inside, you know, Sugar Ray outside and inside. It ain't too many fighters that can do that's comfortable with all three. I think over time Floyd became better on the inside after Castillo. But I still think Floyd is a mid-range and outside fighter. Andre Ward's a good guy, great on the inside, good at in the middle range, and outside he was pretty solid. So you got some fighters that's good at all three. But you know, it'll be great to blood do a video who's the greatest 3-level fighter, in your chest, mid-range, and that'd be a great video because that's debatable. But Spence, he's boxing Pacquiao pretty early 5 rounds. Spence is getting knocked out. I bet you. Is he? I don't know if I see that. And Blue said he worked on one punch power. And the thing about one punch is either you born with it or you're not born with it. Very rarely do you see guys develop one punch. If it was that easy, motherfuckers be going to the bank buying one punch power. So you ain't really developed one punch power. Some people can. Punches are born. They say punches are born, not created. But we'll see. He says nut shots. Yeah, people talking about Deshaun Porter for Earl don't have the power. I mean, he had to do it with aggression. Not too many people got one punch power, man. That's a blessing. To punch somebody one time and get him out, that's a blessing. But let me get these over with. We get to this Canelo stuff. I got Spence. He's getting knocked out in the 5th or 5th. You think it's that early? It's gonna be a body head combination. I don't think he getting Pacquiao. If Pacquiao show up versus Thurman, he gonna have hell. Just some of the things. Where's one of my dogs? It's some of the things you gotta see in Spence. You know. Not to make it a Spence show, but he has no chance. But he has no chance early on. I mean, after early on, if he don't establish distance early on and control Pacquiao on the outside and keep Pacquiao guessing and thinking how to get on the inside, he has no chance. If the fighters fought at the pocket or on the inside, where Pacquiao dominates the outside and all 3 other ones, he has no chance. That's what y'all understand. The dude is lacking in footwork. He's lacking to get his head off the line. What's going to save him in this fight is his youth, his reach, and his jab is going to save him in that fight. His jab, his reach, and his youth. But I tell you this, which y'all don't understand about boxing. If he let Pacquiao get into a groove and spin him, and if he don't control distance, don't be surprised if he don't hit that canvas. Because there's a lot of things he don't move his head, he's not fluid. So if he don't control distance early, he's gonna lose this fight. Because he don't have the punching power to knock Pacquiao out with one shot. Not a Pacquiao. It's gonna be a tough fight, man. If he control that distance early on, Pacquiao gonna be in trouble. Just box him. If he able to control Pacquiao the jab, he'll be able to stay on the outside. But if Pacquiao start getting on the inside and turning him, and he start biting on feints, he gonna get tore out the frame. He gonna get tore out the frame. I'm telling you. If Pacquiao get on the inside and get inside that reach and start fainting, and Spence start doing this shit, Pacquiao gonna beat his motherfucking ass. He gonna tear that. He gonna tear his ass. And people don't understand Pacquiao's a tremendous potty puncher. I'm telling y'all just regurgitating what people saying. A lot of public figures just got admiration for Earl Spencer Pacquiao. Look for yourself. I'm telling you what he gonna do. Been saying it from day one. He gonna faint. He gonna faint. He gonna get on the inside. I know it's gonna be up to it's gonna be up to him to figure that thing out. He said, I say that because you said Spence hit the same. Yeah, it depends. You're not gonna get that shot with Pacquiao. If Pacquiao get past the stick, he's not gonna go to the body. I don't see a stoppage for me neither. I think it might be a distance. James Toney has to be at the top when it comes to 3 level. Yeah. He just didn't have no great feet, but he didn't need it. Bad move. Spence decided to leave the jab. And it depends. You know, you can counter the jab. You can slip the jab. You can jab with the jabber. You can counter the jab over. Depends. There's a lot of ways to take away the jab. It's not that easy. I got Spence, but it also depends on the version. But yeah, Pacquiao can get knocked out easy. Spence head on the line because he always control. No, I'm telling you, bro. Yo, he got to get that head off that line, man. He fights somebody credible. If he was getting in there with Floyd for real, Floyd would tear his ass up on that. You can't. Even if you move your feet, you can't keep your head on the line like that. You can't keep your head on the line like that. It's facts. You can't keep your. I mean, that's what they teach. But if he fights somebody, Pacquiao gonna take advantage of that. If you don't get that head off the line, you're gonna be in trouble. You even see James Toney, even behind the shoulder, he getting his head off the line. It's the reason why Sugar Ray Leonard get his head. It's the reason why Muhammad. It's the reason why all the greats get their head off the line. Floyd's the greatest technical fighter. He get his head off the line. Roy Jones probably the greatest unorthodox fighter, as far as, you know, not lefty or righty, but as far as he get his head off the line. I mean, you gotta get your head off the line. It is what it is. He said maybe you check his hook. He don't have a good right hook. He got a good left hook. He don't have a good right hook. That's something they should be working on. If Pat get comfortable, he is gonna be good. Really, it depends if Pacquiao can extend this to, if he can keep this up in the championship. I mean, if he can keep this up, honestly, 7, 8, 9. If Pacquiao can have a good start and he can maintain this through 7, 8, 9, you know, he can bullshit through 10, 11, and 12. You know, I think if Pacquiao do good in the first 5, let's say he win the first 4 out of 5, or he get a knockdown, let's say 4 out of 5 points. And he can do good through 7, 8, 9. I already know what he do. Pacquiao gonna treat like an amateur fight. He gonna win by point. Pacquiao gonna gas around 7. Errol Spence been gassing. People don't talk about that. Spence been gassing, and he fought opponent Danny Garcia who didn't throw shit back, and he still got tired. Y'all ain't started to question Spence, and Spence, you know, when he didn't get Danny Garcia the fuck up out of there. Y'all ain't started to question him. That's what I told y'all. He don't have the education, the boxing education to get motherfuckers out there. I told y'all that. Y'all don't see it. He should have got Danny Garcia the hell up out of there. And punch variety and stepping over, and his IQ is not up there. But I think he'll beat Manny Pacquiao. But when you get to a guy like Bud, or even Keith Thurman, if he's prime, it's gonna be prime. Let's get to this Canelo. Let's get to Canelo. Because Eddie Hearn was stopping that fight, man. Let me read it. Eddie Hearn, Eddie. Hold on. Eddie. I love you, Eddie. Love you all time, Eddie. You treat me like animal. Ooh. Okay. Word is PBC was given a 3-fight deal to Canelo. One with Plant, 2 with Benavidez, and 3 with Earl Spence. So Pacquiao, Canelo was his 3-fight PBC deal was Plant 1. Wait till you hear what they think about Caleb Plant. Plant 1, then he would fight Benavidez, and then he would go to Earl Spence. So Earl would have. So after Earl next fight, so let's say if he go to Plant, him and Plant would have fought September 18th. Earl would just fought August 21st. So then Canelo would have took on Benavidez. Earl would have took on Ugas, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Earl next fight would have been versus Canelo. So they had no plans on Charlo. They had no plans on Terrence Crawford. All right, so Earl Spence was going to be, according to this source, and it's very credible, Earl Spence would have been fighting Pacquiao after his next fight. Fighting Canelo after his next fight. So it wouldn't have been no Terrence Crawford. He would only fought Crawford. He would only did the Kell Brook. So he would have fought Canelo, came back down to fight Crawford. And to me, and this is a great source, to me, that's some bullshit. Let's just let you know. So, you know, people say, well, should Crawford still go over there for Sean Porter? For beat down Terrence Crawford? Beat down Earl Spence? So I told you the type of games they playing. They have no plans on Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence fight. And this is the great Wizard of Oz. Al Heyman is neglecting us a black fight. Even when Bob Arum get out, that's why I told y'all Bob wasn't a problem. Even when Bob Arum get out the way, he's still trying to send fucking Spence to go fight Canelo. I told you I'll be putting this black power shit on nigga. Al Heyman is green. His closest confidant is a raccoon in Floyd. We just talked about that. So should Crawford still go over there? Should Crawford keep eating up paydays for $5 million? He should go to PBC for Sean Porter. Come on, he should go to PBC for Keith Thurman, who don't want to fight. Oh gosh, come on. That's foul. That man getting ready to come over there, and they already making escape plans for Errol Spence. But let's just keep going, right? Also, PBC had told Canelo that they didn't make sure I ain't supposed to say this. Okay, it's nowhere in here I'm not supposed to say this. If I wasn't supposed to say this, I didn't know. I'm sorry. I usually ask, but I should have asked. Hopefully, I'm not supposed to. I don't think they care. But he said also, PBC told Canelo that they didn't want Eddie Hearn as a part of the negotiation. So they didn't want Eddie Hearn as part of the negotiation. So let's keep going. Canelo had agreed to the deal with PBC, but then he turned it down. So it sounds like allegedly that Canelo was going to get rid of Eddie Hearn and head over to PBC for the 3-fight deal. Now, my opinion on that real quick is money. You know, if they giving you 40, and it get way more fouler than this shit, allegedly. You get way more fouler. But think about it. If he's making 40, 50 versus Plant, what you think gonna make versus Benavidez? At least 45, 50. Okay, well, Errol Spence, he's gonna probably make $100 million. So think about that for a while. So he was willing to cut out Eddie Hearn. Now, I don't know if him and Eddie, I don't know what happened. Let's keep going on. Canelo had agreed to the deal, and then Canelo asked for $40 million, even if he was to fight Darrell, right? He said Canelo was offered a 1-fight deal. He accepted it. Then he turned it down. Canelo wanted $40 million guaranteed, even if Plant got injured or sick. So PBC didn't agree, and that's when everything died. So what we already went over with. PBC, so it sounded like Canelo didn't want to leave Eddie Hearn. So it wasn't that Canelo didn't want to fight Caleb Plant. It wasn't that Canelo was scared. Nobody thought that. I think it was the loyalty to Eddie Hearn. Even though he's a promotional free agent, he didn't want to get Eddie Hearn off the deal. So then he started putting concessions. Remember, Caleb Plant said he wanted revenue at the gate. He wanted back-end money. He wanted to go to so it sounded like Canelo did not want to leave Eddie Hearn for 1 fight. Let's keep going on. I was told that PBC didn't really care if Plant lost or won against Canelo. So you heard they didn't really care if Plant lost or won versus Canelo. All they really wanted was Canelo to fight 3 times for them. So Plant was just used to get Canelo to sign a 3-fight deal. Now, y'all want to know how more fouler it can get? Or how much disrespectful they're willing to go? But let's just chop it up about this. I gotta keep y'all. I mean, it just get disrespectful to the fans. And then it get disrespectful to Caleb Plant. So my interpretation is that Eddie Hearn, he didn't want to cut Eddie out the deal. So he started asking for more and more bullshit. He didn't want Eddie. He didn't want to cut Eddie out the deal. You treat me like animal. What was that? Raw Delirious. I can't remember. But honestly, man, it's just to the point where I understand. They wanted to cut Eddie out the deal. I can understand that. All right. Canelo didn't feel comfortable cutting Eddie out the deal. Can't call Canelo a duck. Can't call Caleb Plant a duck. Can't. When you loyal to somebody, the true test of loyalty is money. When somebody can turn down $50 million to be loyal to somebody, Canelo a pretty solid dude because he could have took a knife and stabbed Eddie Hearn in the back. Because Canelo without the zone, does Eddie Hearn still keep his deal with the zone, or does Eddie Hearn get kicked off and they assign Oscar to the deal? But, you know, if it was Oscar, this nigga be gone. What Uncle Edward say? I know, nephew. I was the first one talking about I wouldn't leave the hood. He said, but I had the lottery, got a minute, and I was gone. So I think it was Oscar. He would have stabbed Oscar in the back, but apparently him being gone for 3 fights on his own, that wasn't good for business. So that's what it was. If Eddie Hearn would have been able to come for the wide, I still think Eddie would have been like, nah, we got to be loyal to the zone. So that's wild, bro. Y'all want to keep going? I'll get to a couple questions. Then let's keep going. He said, also heard Plant next fight could be against Caleb Truex. Obviously, I said, hell no. He said, or Anthony Darrell. PBC wants to keep him champ champion to get Canelo Alvarez. So apparently they want to do Caleb Truex 2 or Anthony Durrell, and they want to keep Caleb Plant champion to reel Canelo back to PBC. I said, oh no, hell no, man. Y'all done up and done it. Remember that joint? Nappy, oh hell no, y'all done up and done. I was like, what? I said, nigga, was that a typo? He said, no, man. He said, man, they wants to keep him champion to get Canelo. I'm like, can they feed that nigga to Benavidez? But Canelo, rounding off, Canelo walked away from a $150 million deal. So Earl Spence said, Bud coming. Hey, yo, Bud coming. Fucking beat, dog. I was trying to do the race. That nigga said, man, I told y'all about Earl, man. I want to say, why CJ go hard on Earl? Because I knew the truth. When I found out the truth, nigga said, well, he's just hating on black. No, when I found out the truth, I spoke the truth. Like Benny, I spoke the truth. I told y'all what was going on. I told y'all this nigga didn't want to fight. This shit is fire, by the way. That shit's fire. I just discovered this yesterday. You from Detroit and discovered, yes. But I told y'all what it was, man. And what's so wild, everybody knew behind the scenes from. And people at PBC was leaking this shit to us. I ain't gonna say no names, but people was leaking this. People around if his own company that he fight for saying it, come on, gotta be true. I was like, man, are you for real? And it's true. I told y'all that nigga don't. I don't think it's a matter of I want to fight. Just think he don't want to fight. Sage the wise one, appreciated my baby from the super chat. We said that Detroit, my baby. Appreciate him, man. But hey, like I told y'all, man, that's foul as hell. That nigga. Maybe they wasn't gonna let him come over there. Like, nigga, you can't come over here. Maybe they was like, man. But so he said one opponent is Durrell and Caleb. I don't want to see Caleb Truex. They want to keep Caleb Plant champion. I mean, wouldn't Caleb do? I mean, wow. But it said Keith and Sean Porter, people are in talks. I already read that. All right, but what it says, they want to tune up for Keith. Keith want to tune up. I mean, that's just wild, bro. That nigga's gonna run to get beat up by Canelo and come all the way down and fight. Now, if he beat Canelo, that just make the Bud. I don't think they got any intentions on making the Bud Crawford fight. So if I'm Bud and that's true, man, I'll just say fuck it, bro. We can make the Sean Porter fight on PBC, or if I go to the zone, I'm independent. I'm not signing a deal with y'all niggas. And I said it so many times. I said it's just so many examples that PBC can't force you to fight nobody. They didn't force Jared Hurd to fight Charlo. They didn't make the Danny Jacobs in Charlo fight. Who else we got? They didn't make Tank fight Gary Russell. Cause they didn't force Keith to fight Earl. Remember that they didn't force Sean to fight Keith. When Sean was champion, they told Keith no. When Keith had the fake belt, he made the Sean fight. That's a fact. Sean and Kenny could say whatever they wanted to say. When Keith had a belt, when he didn't have a belt and he wanted to fight Sean, but Sean and Kenny said no. When Keith had the belt, he made the fight happen. So say what you want to say about Keith. That's true. And to me, man, that shit is pathetic, bro. Very pathetic. This man ready to come across, ready his contract, and then this nigga Bud Earl trying to run and fight Canelo, knowing he can't win on the cards. You just heard what they said. You heard what they said. They don't care about Caleb Plant. They only use Caleb Plant to get Canelo to sign a 3-fight deal. They don't care if Plant win or lose. That's wild, bro. They don't care if he win or lose. They know he gonna lose. Get your $10 million ass back to Ashland or Nashville, Tennessee. They said, we know he gonna lose. We just want Canelo. You remember Steven Espinosa did a little interview saying that he want Canelo to go to Showtime. If you got the biggest and brightest star, why you need Manny Pacquiao? Why you need Terrence Crawford to come over? Why you need Canelo? If y'all doing because they broke. I heard today, I also heard another rumor. He know who he is. Shout out to my source on that one. Said that PBC running out of money. That's why they Hey, forever Manelo. That's why they begging Canelo, bro. And that's why they don't want to split they also want to split the proceeds with Eddie Hearn. I heard they going broke. I heard another promoter that's in I heard another promoter is robbing the fighters. And I heard that from that same source today. And a lot of fighters that a lot of fighters over there want to leave. Come on, man. They don't care about Caleb playing. They said we could set him up, and when they could be thinking they can make him one of the greatest white fighters and make money. You know what Dana White would do with him, or Bob Arum would do with him? As soon as Bud come over, smoke a skate, Batman. I told y'all about Arrow, man, what type of person he was. And I'm not going on my way to make up shit about a nigga neither. That ain't how I get down. But the truth need to be said. And that's foul, bro. You know all his fans are gonna be saying, oh, he should have came over early. Man, come on, man. He could fight whatever left of him for Canelo Alvarez. But really, can you blame him? He gonna make, if Plant making 10, he at least worth 30. So from a business aspect, I always suspected Al Heyman. From a business aspect, because think about it. They said Plant, Benavidez, Earl, they don't count on none of them motherfuckers winning. They don't count on Earl winning. All of them's gonna get paydays. If Plant gives 10, Benavidez needs to get 15. If Benavidez gets 15, Earl at least gonna get 30. Dirty 30. So, I mean, like I said before, as a business, as your pockets, as a businessman, Earl go get your bag. But as a black fight fan, I'm pissed off. Well, you know what? He can't get that money. But it's just not. I just want y'all niggas to see the truth. I want y'all to see the truth. That's it. It ain't nothing. But he been doing this shit behind the scenes for years. Him and Derrick James. You gonna tell about Derrick James' mannerism, or he don't sell enough tickets. What type of fucking trainer talk like that? Ronnie Shields talking like that too. Well, Demetrius don't breathe onto the game. Ronnie Shields, an old school OG, hell of a boxer. What the fuck you gonna mean Andrade don't bring nothing to the game, but he got a WBO belt? Notice how they trainers talk. That's why I hope they do go broke as a boxing fan. This ain't no black entity, no black enterprise, no black business. This is a business that's still trying to do the same thing Oscar trying to do with Gilberto Ramirez. What he trying to do with Canelo? What Eddie Hearn trying to do with his people? All they trying to do is put Mexicans on and put their own people on. That's it. No disrespect. A black man come in boxing and still, and don't put put shit on for black people. That's wild. But everybody gonna have their opinion. But as Earl, man, you can't get that 30 back. Because him and guaranteed 30, him and Crawford ain't gonna bring that guarantee. Hell, you gotta get your money, man. If you want to go sacrifice the game, who am I to tell Earl Spence as a businessman not to go sell yourself for $30? When you got in the car accident and you got kids and say, I can't tell them that. Fuck Bud, go get your 30. Fuck fighting Sean Porter. Forget going to 54 and getting beat up by Jared Hurd and getting beat up by him. Go get your fucking money. As a business, as a boxing fan, I don't like it. As a black boxing fan, I don't like it. But it is what it is. Any questions, I'll take them. Let me get to the chat. Bad move by Spence. He decides to lead the jab. I got Spence by the decision. I read these already. Spence maybe check hooking. I read that one. I don't know where I left off at. I said the same thing. Earl. Okay, I read that one. But a finisher. Last time Earl tried to get someone out there, he legit. Out there was legit. Porter could take a shot. Earl showing decline signs of weight drain. TJ, who has Danny gotten? Who has gotten Danny? Nobody. That's true. Nazay salute. He said, "Wait, what? Earl not leaving without fighting Bud or Spence?" I think he meant Bud or Ugas. I think he meant. I've been telling people for the longest, Spence and Charlo don't have the best IQs in the ring. That's facts. Both of them. That's BS. Then Andrew, they're afraid of that smoke. I don't care where Bud is up. He's not getting Spence. He's not getting. And we know that now. The proficiency is coming. Earl not leaving without fighting Bud or Thurman. He said not fighting Thurman. Damn, they using Canelo's baby PBs. Yep, try to cut Eddie out the deal. What if they would have been like, here, he goes a couple dollars. He go 1 or 2, 3. I wonder what they would have done it. They running out of money. Look at Spence Pacquiao undercard. That's evidence. Facts. I heard that this morning. Big dog. I'm scaring these niggas, man, if they get the market. People have been saying they going broke for the past. That's true. That's true. They've been saying it forever. Ever. Crawford gonna beat the brakes off. That's a good fight. I definitely want to see that, Craig. You ain't got that lie, Craig. You ain't got that lie. I'm going to nigga mode. I'm going to nigga incognito. I'm going incognito, nigga. Ooh. My shiny face off of the shine. You know my waist. What he say? But it is what it is. It's a business. We got to treat it as a business. But don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. We got 40. We need at least 60, 59 thumbs up. So hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget you can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you're watching, you can watch us on YouTube. If you're not watching on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter and Facebook, you watch on Twitter and Facebook. My link's in the description. If you want to make a donation, best way to donate right now is to thumbs up that video, share the video. If you haven't subscribed, you got to comment, subscribe. So I'm pretty sure you subscribe. But if you want to make a donation, Super Chat is always open. Cash App, CJ Good 313, go on the bottom of the screen. Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. All the links, information's in the description. But it just seemed like Canelo was too loyal. You can't knock somebody for loyalty. Say, Spence and Charlo should fight before Erling fight Canelo. I would like him to fight Thurman too. Those are all great fights. But why ain't y'all boy Big Charlo? Woof woof woof. Why Big Charlo ain't getting Canelo Alvarez? Why they ain't putting Charlo into that 3-fight deal? Why Jamal getting that fight before Earl? And Jamal is a middleweight. So they could have made a 4-fight deal and put Jamal in there. So Jamal need to evaluate the people that he with. Jamal should reevaluate the people that he with. That's wild. Should be good. I got Crawford winning. Not stopping Porter, I don't think. I don't know. Porter tough to be right. But Earl Spence trying to do the smoke escape, Batman. That's wild. That's why I said if Bud is going to sign a deal over there, he has to get Earl Spence name in concrete writing. Ed Perez, he said, I just joined. What was the main news? Okay, he paid, so I will reset it again. And he got a dog in his picture with a stick in his mouth. So I love dogs. So I'm gonna just read it one more time. They say the word is PBC is giving a 3-fight deal, with one being planned. Was trying to give Canelo a 3-fight deal. One was planned. The second fight was Benavidez. The third fight was Earl Spence. Then we said if Earl Spence was the third fight, so Spence is fighting August 21st. Caleb Plant would have fought September 18th. Then Canelo would have fought Benavidez sometime in the near future. Then Earl Spence would have fought Ugas. And then Earl Spence was leaving the division. So he would have never fought Terrence Crawford, because if he was the third fight in the Canelo plan, him and Plant and Canelo, he would have never fought Crawford. Long story. Also, PBC had told Canelo they didn't want Eddie Hearn as part of the negotiations. Canelo had agreed to the deal with PBC, but then he turned it down. And then Canelo asked for $40 million, even if it was Anthony Durrell, who was a late replacement for Caleb Plant. If Caleb Plant got sick or injured, Canelo then offered a 1-fight deal. He accepted, then he turned it down again. Canelo wanted $40 million guarantee, even if Plant was injured or got the COVID. So PBC didn't agree, and that's when everything died out. I was told that PBC didn't really care if Plant was to win or lose against Canelo. All they wanted was Canelo to fight 3 times for them. So Plant was just used to get Canelo to sign a 3-fight deal. Also heard Plant next fight could be Caleb Truex or Anthony Durrell. PBC wants to keep him champion to get Canelo back over, try to get back over there. So yes, one of the possible opponents are Anthony Durrell. So then we talked about Keith and Sean. People are in talks, I heard, as a backup plan if they don't make a deal with Crawford. Talking about Sean, but they want to tune up for Keith. PBC wants that. Also Keith. So yep, there's no excuses for Sean Porter to fight Bud. That's what Monday gets you on the channel. I said I was not going back reading that shit. It dropped $10. I'm saying, okay, $10. You dropped $10. I read the shit again. Okay. If you want me to read shit again, drop $10. You know, my minimum to read shit over again is $10 now. Ed shut this. Had Ed donated $1, I'd be like a nigga $1. They running out of money. Look at Spence and Pacquiao. Okay, I read that one. Okay, I read all that. My bad. Canelo didn't want to back-to-back tough fights. Maybe he was a little daddy. I could see that. He said, "Wow, thanks, brother. No problem. You paying cash money. I can never turn down myself just paying cash money. The rest of you mangy motherfuckers out there, fuck y'all. You no donate, no thumbs up, hitting motherfuckers, fuck y'all." we only got 41. Like, see, that's why I'd rather have money. Shout out to Ed with another $10. I do appreciate that, dude. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate Sage too, man. Anything I love. I love that y'all donate. Could it be Canelo didn't take the deal because he has to fight the best combination? Okay, maybe that could be. You know, maybe that could be. But I thought it was loyalty to Eddie Hearn. But you're right. What is it? Well, I mean, why have loyalty to Eddie Hearn? They only been working together for 2 fights. And then you look at his resume. And you know, I didn't play that angle the subs did. So for all the hating on people coming, I didn't play that angle. But you look at Canelo's resume. His last 6 opponents since Golovkin: Rocky Fielding, Danny Jacobs, Kovalev, Callum Smith, Ivan Uterman, Billy Joe Saunders. So there is a consistent, and he waited to fight Golovkin a first and second time. But there is consistency into what everybody's saying, that he didn't want to fight. I mean, really, if you consider Spence a tough fight, I think Eddie Renato said they willing to fight Errol Spence. But I think Benavidez is the fight they don't want. Let's be real. I think Benavidez is the fight they don't want. That's my honest opinion. I think Benavidez is the fight they don't want. Had it was Caleb Plant, who else on PBC? Caleb Plant. I can't really. Had it was Caleb Plant, Danny Jacobs rematch, and then or Anthony Durrell, and then Errol Spence. I don't think he had no issue fighting with Spence, and I don't think the issue was with Spence or Caleb Plant. I think the issue is he don't want to fight David Benavidez. I think that's what it is. He don't want to fight David Benavidez. I think that is the true. I think that's what it is. I don't think it's fighting tough that took us. Really, Caleb Plant and Earl Spence ain't tough fights for him. I think they don't want to fight David Benavidez. I really think I heard Benavidez from Abel Sanchez beat the shit out of Golovkin in camp. That's before all this happened, before having Keith or Canelo. At his own, he could easily get $20 million. Easily, facts. They could have easily had the plan fight had they paid $2 more million. That's facts. But those are 50. If he make, look, I'm putting, if that's his 40, that's 40. If he making 40 to 45, let's just say 40 versus Caleb Plant. If you making 40 million for Caleb Plant, then he making at least 40, 45 versus Benavidez, and I think versus Spence he gonna make at least a minimum 50. Round up, that's $150 million compared to $60 million. So if you get 20 for the next 3 fights on the zone versus nobody, he get 150 for those fights. I mean, come on, they guaranteed. I know if he lose, he guaranteed. Unless there's a clause in there, that's a lot of money to turn around. Not to fight David Benavidez. I mean, come on. 60 million for 3 fights, or around 150 for 3 fights. Come on. But I would just say, you know what? I want to fight Plant first, Spence, and then Benavidez. But the way order he gave it to me is Plant in the middle. I mean, Plant first, Benavidez in the middle, then Spence. Could it? Okay, I read that one. At the zone, he could easily. So I read that one. Sorry. Could Berto be next for Jerron? I hope not. Berto need to sit his ass down, Kobe. He gonna get this world turned upside down. You turning me inside out. Benavidez is the one they're avoiding. If they take him out the deal, it might get. You ain't lying. Anthony Durrell in there. That's wild. I think he know Benavidez gonna put them hands pause on him. Broken landline. He know Benavidez. Shout out to broken landline. You know Benavidez, them hands come off like a. Them hands come off like a. Machine gun. But hold on real quick. I'm about to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm gonna play this. If y'all want to join the membership, I'm gonna play this.
Hey, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You right there watching this video,
waiting for this live stream to start, or just watching the membership video, man, and why you should join the membership, let's talk about it real quick, expeditiously. We got the 3 levels. You got the rookie level, you got loyalty badges, you got custom emoji badges, and you have members on the live stream. As we get more people flowing in to join the membership, I have members only live chat. That means everybody can see the video that want to see the video, but only members will be able to chat. That's $3. That's a rookie. The All-Star, you get personal shout outs before the videos, maybe after the video, mostly likely before the videos. You give a priority to reply in the chat. So as soon as I see you, I reply before anybody else. Get early access to pretty much all my non-boxing videos there. All right, my bad. All right. So any more questions, I answer them. If not, I'm gonna get ready. You know, it's a boxing card on tonight. You have Michael Hunter taking on shit, I don't know. You got Michael Hunter fighting tonight though. Let me see. Michael Hunter fought Usyk at cruiserweight. Then he fought Alexander Povetkin on one of them cars over there, whatever. So he fighting Mike Wilson tonight. Mike Wilson 21-1. It's on Triller. It's at the theater room at the Madison Square Garden. Mike Wilson look old as shit. Nigga look old as fuck. Hold on, y'all see how he look old as fuck. But they got like 10 fights on the card tonight. It's on Triller. I don't know if you got to pay for it though. But the Dipset versus the Locks first is just gonna be after that. You can get that on Instagram. At least you can get that at least on Instagram. So one of the fights already happened. So we'll see. I don't see it on the streaming sites. So let's see if I see it on their website. If you can watch the fight. So hold on. I know they ain't making niggas pay for this shit. I know they ain't making people pay for this. You don't have to pay for the boxing though. I mean for the Dipset thing. So I don't know. I don't see it on Triller app. I don't even see boxing on Triller app. I don't see boxing on Triller app. I see live. Okay, no, I don't see boxing. So I don't know where you can watch the damn fight at. So I don't know. Hold on. I think I might find it. So no, I don't know. No boxing on here. I don't know. So I don't really care about the fight. I'm watching Dipset and the Locks. So I don't know. But see the I'll be back. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Peace.